Hello, and welcome to Date Night. I'm Chorpsaway.
And I'm Devious Vacuum.
And you are the stars. Welcome back for another exciting week of Radiant Tail gaming.
Wow, this is
just what it's like.
These are the two ways that you could be interacting with the stream tonight, or both.
See, this is the thing about jokes, is sometimes they're just the truth. Sometimes they're just actual real. It's just funny because it's true.
I like the straight up admission that this is a death game.
It's a death game.
It's a death game.
The game is literally save your girlfriend from drowning, or you both die.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
no,
it's
you're
not
right.
like only one of them can make it out. It's either they both make it out or they both die.
And that's something, you know?
Yeah.
Folks, I'm going to try not to be as big of a downer this week, I've decided. So I'm going to not be mad about this anymore.
Yeah. Also,
it is dumb.
Also, from exclusive conversations with Axis Game and Axis, the translators behind this, very excited. They decided to use me as the conduit for which we're going to enter some discourse that's been happening in video games. Localization. You know it. You love it. We're doubling
big
down.
Fan.
Fucking big news is that Radiant Tail now takes place in America.
Oh my god,
Orions,
wow.
that's right. It's Rhode Island.
Oh, okay.
That's
okay.
Right. Also,
Ferris?
they're changing all the
That's
names.
Florida.
Yeah. Also, they're changing all the names. Tifalia now is Tiffany.
Tiffany, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It all makes sense.
Pascalia is Patty O'Brien, and he's going to be Irish now.
Oh, they're tinting him green.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, they're gonna localize the accent into all the text.
Sephora is gonna be named Sephora now, with our brand tie-in.
No, he's gonna be his name Zach.
Oh God! Stop! You're so correct.
That's Zach.
Vilio's name is Joey.
Yeah.
Wow. Ginia will be dubbed by a woman.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, folks, welcome back. We're about to win the death game, but last time
we stopped right in the middle of the death game.
Right, which is good. It's good that we did that.
Yeah. Also, Ray Day's right. Ginia is now named Jimmy, which is short for Jimothy.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Lakamasi says, I'm finally going back to finish the Ace Attorney game, so I unfortunately have to say that this is all a good idea, lest I look like a hypocrite. Here's my genuine real take. We don't localize enough. I think every time someone complains about it, like, something should be changed in the script to localize it more.
I think especially for comedy, when it's like it's already not super serious,
right?
The content and stuff. I agree. I think it's fine.
Yeah, and like when you look at the translation for comedy, especially if it's like literal versus like localized, it's like the difference between a Venusaur and a Mewtwo.
I was about to set up that same joke. God damn it. We're synced. We're linked. We're locked in for this evening. We're gonna watch this death game resolution, and then I guess like marry the wet boy Pascalia.
All right, so let's talk about what happened last time. Right, so last time, Pascalia literally got bullied into admitting his feelings and the fact that he like has all of these hang-ups because basically he's just like, I spent all my life thinking that I was just gonna die, and now I like feel bad that my life has been artificially extended by magic, right?
Yeah, it's like he has depression and fear of commitment from like very low self-esteem route, and
everyone says shut the fuck up.
Yeah, and everyone says stop crying, stop whining about it, and it takes a lesser deity fucking threatening his life along with all of his friends threatening his life in order for him to take the step to be in a committed relationship and admit that he loves Tifalia, which is honestly pretty pathetic. But
a little bit,
you know,
but again, like, understandably, he's like going through a lot, but like, it shouldn't have taken everyone like beating him up in sequence to like realize like, oh, other people care
so
about
much,
me, right? Like,
so
that's
much.
that's the big thing it comes down to is like other people care about me. He couldn't get that through.
And I guess like the biggest thing that is stressful about this is like, although this is like, I think this is like, if you look at it through the lens of like, there's a teen who's playing this game and like, what are they going to get out of it? I feel like it gives a really good insight into this type of behavior that when you are young, if you had never experienced it, you would have no idea what someone would what it felt like or how to relate to someone who is experiencing this kind of fear.
Yeah.
So that's positive. But on the other hand, it's sad because in real life, people who do feel this way, extremely rarely get this kind of like universal support, even in the form of your friends threatening you, that actually leads to you being enabled to change your behavior.
Right,
so
that's why it's good that Leve was here.
It's tough. Yeah, it's a tough one. It's a tough one. There's good and bad things about it in terms of like, as it relates to reality.
Yeah. They also brought up that like Tifalia like also had some growing up to do because she had like closed her heart off, understandably, because Pascalia so thoroughly rejected her.
Yeah, that's
honestly,
both sidesism. She didn't have anything she needed to change.
It's a little both sidesism, but basically it's just like, will you admit that you love him? And it's like, yeah, I already did that. I'm just doing it again. It's like okay. But what it came down to is basically Pascalia's lack of conviction in this caused Leve to come up with a fun game for them to do. As long as Tifalia agreed, which Tifalia trusts Pascalia, maybe a little premature on that, but you know, it's for the sake of the story. Basically, the idea is that Tifalia is trapped in a bubble at the bottom of the ocean, and Pascalia has to go and save her within an allotted time, and has been separated from his water spirit. He's able to do it. Leve will basically just like fix his illness. Will just like cure it for him magically, and everything will be fine, and he'll go back to being blonde because he's blonde, as it turns out. And if he doesn't, they both.
Which really explains a lot.
Yeah.
They even described it as light brown in order to make him seem more mentally normal, but you can't fool me.
Yeah. He's blonde. Look,
That's
we're gonna prove it right now. Is that light brown or is that blonde?
That's blonde. That's a blonde man.
Let the record state. Pretty sure he's blonde.
Classic mistake of getting tricked into dating a blonde man.
Yeah.
That's Link. That's right. That's Link in the Zora outfit from Breath of the Wild.
So the big thing is that, again, his conviction was the issue. So like he spent a lot of time kind of like doubting himself. But once he finally like opened himself up to understanding like, oh, you know, I can do this, and there is a mutual love there, he was able to find Tifalia's signal through the charms that they shared.
Yeah, the Leve earrings.
But I think that he could have gotten there faster if he did like Link's little like spinny swim move, and he went like, yeah.
Yeah, Link overall better guy, better boyfriend than Pascalia.
Yeah. I mean, he never says the wrong thing.
Yeah, I mean, he'll play through a 200-hour game just to, just to get a chance to talk to Zelda again, but never actually start a relationship.
And he goes, hop, 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 as he jumps.
Yeah, we love that. We love when he does that.
He would get along with the Pikmin really well, because they also go hop, 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 hop.
Wow, so true. He would love Pikmin. Shoutouts to Link. You would love Pikmin.
Yeah, rest in peace. You would have loved Pikmin.
Rest in peace.
All right. Do you think... Okay, so real quick. You know the lore of the minions, right? That they like follow the most evil person, right?
Yes.
That they run into, right? Like
yes.
That's the idea. Do you think Pikmin's like the opposite, or do you think it's the exact same?
Much to consider.
Or do you think Pikmin even have that concept of right or wrong, and it's just like you a bird cracks open and sees the first being and is like, that's my mother, right?
I think I think it's not good or evil. Like when I
Okay.
think about like the protagonists of Pikmin and like what do they have in common, I would say they look for kind of like the most pathetic person.
So if it were just
who needs
Louis, I
their
would believe
help.
it's like the Minions because he is the most evil man
Yeah.
in that world.
But
Lakamasi
Olimar,
does
like,
say, okay, good.
yeah, Olimar's just like very like unlucky and in a bad situation.
Right. Lakamasi says Pikmin imprint on the first thing they see like a baby duck, like I was saying. Rayday says they just have a death wish and they follow who the fuck ever. Also believable. It's kind of like they're kind of like dogs. They don't know what danger is, right?
Yeah, they're very simple life forms.
Sid says Pikmin only work for characters who are low tier and Smash.
Damn.
Fucked up, but I get it. It's like a power balancing, right? Like if it was just Olimar, he'd be like turbo fucked, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like he'd show up and I don't know, like Sonic would like shoot the hole through his chest when he does the spin dash. The Pikmin kind of give him the upper edge that like he's not like the worst character, but he's not good either.
You're not picking him, yeah.
Right.
But he's there.
You're not picking men.
Pikmin, yeah, exactly. Exactly. My thoughts exactly. Time to go get...
Look, it sounds a little sus. You're playing a video game where you pick men?
Fellas?
Is it?
Much like this game. Is it an Otome game? Because you're picking men. That's what we're doing in this as well when we go down a route.
That's right.
Much to consider.
Much to think of.
Right, saying, God, I wish they followed Sephiroth so bad. Unsure if we're talking about Minions or Pikmin, but both of them would be very funny.
And then we have to think about where the rabbits
guys,
fit
go
into
pick
this.
some men. This Pride Month, pick men. We're not doing good to advertise the idea that anyone should date men on this show.
Disagree. Oh, sorry. I thought that was gonna end with you talking about how we aren't getting sponsored.
Oh no.
But disagree. They should. Logmas says I think every date night stream should start with a timer that keeps track of how long it takes for Twerps to load the game. Good news. I already do that in the timestamps.
Yeah, you timestamp the video so that people at home afterwards
don't have to listen to
skip ahead. Does anyone do that? Is anyone just so thirsty for the game that they're like, oh, I can't deal with these chuckle fucks anymore?
I think the reason I started breaking up Banter in the timestamps is because someone literally asked, hey, you mostly just talk about American things that I can't relate to. Can you put this in so I can skip it?
Wow. Our stream is all about being relatable to no one except us.
Yeah. Anyways, also last time we left Tifalia, she was drowning.
Yes, but she's about to not be.
Well, right, once Scalia shows up.
He's on his way. He's doing the spin move.
Lily's here.
Tifalia.
Oh.
Now perish.
She gets out her big scythe.
いいえ、まだよ。でもね、パスハリアからあなただけは助けてほしいと言われたの。だから、特別に。
Q says, I didn't know this game took place in America. Yeah, this is actually happening. This is an elaborate show at SeaWorld.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
The Save the Drowning Girl show at SeaWorld.
Yeah, it's like a big drama thing. It's actually part of the Waterworld show.
Oh my god.
That's not it. That's not at SeaWorld. That's at Universal Studios.
It is.
Also, I don't know if they have it anymore.
Probably not, right? They probably have more interesting stuff.
Oh my god, wait, no, this is a trap. This is a
Oh, she's trying to trick us. We didn't see Pascalia say nothing.
That's right. Since I'm on a SeaWorld diet. Shut the fuck up. Shut up.
But did he really say that? Makes it sound like he wouldn't ask you to help me.
Yeah, I mean, he would not ask. He knows what's going on. Right?
Yeah,
He knows
so
what's up.
I don't know what the intention is there, but like I would probably, if I was playing this, say you don't need to help me, because then I wouldn't be doubting Pascalia.
That's right. Never doubt. No, I'm good.
どうして？命が惜しくはないの？
Well, I don't know if that's the vibe, right? Like, it's not about value. There we fucking go. This was a trick to test our convictions.
あなたの気持ちはよくわかったわ。残念よ。では一人寂しくここで朽ち果てていきなさい。
Wow, okay.
Goodbye. Lisa is like, I'm taking the air with me also.
Oh no!
Oh, right, also the water pressure.
Also, yeah, she's like 200 feet underwater.
So Leve's gonna make it so that they don't get, like, bubbles, right?
Yeah, she's gonna fix whatever this would do to you if you had no equipment whatsoever.
Yeah. Hopefully when they both show up together, she just teleports them out and they don't have to worry about surfacing. I don't know if there's, like, a traditional sound effect that's better than the, like, vague light laser noise. You know?
How long? It's not very long that you've got in this situation. Like, this is like a couple seconds.
Oh, well, he's there. Maybe?
Ooh.
Something's there.
Yeah, that's him. That was the like shouts of encouragement.
This is what it looks like when you're blonde. Oh, you're right.
Thank you, Colvis, but that's not going to put more oxygen back in my lungs.
思い合う二人に皆様の愛を捧げてください。
ハードル高いよね。
Coworkers to lovers, the classic trope.
そこまでして添い遂げたい人がいるなんて素敵じゃない？
Boya pointing out, if the protection went away instantly, she would be turned into mist, like the people in the submarine. Yeah, we don't know how far down she is, but yeah, if she's like, it doesn't take that far down.
But like,
yeah.
あの二人には幸せになってもらいたい。
Thank you, Eon. To the point.
誰かが後押ししてくれるのって大事ですよね。僕たちもそのおかげで今こんなに幸せなんだから。
次は私たちの番だね。二人とも頑張れ。聞こえるかな？僕たちだけじゃない。オリエンス中が二人を応援してるよ。コリブス、私も手伝うわ。私だってサーカスの一員なんだから。
Is that the squirrel?
Think so.
このフローラにはみんなの気持ちがこもってる。
Because we don't have anyone else in Circus who sounds like that. That must be Squirrel.
Yeah, that must
Child.
be the squirrel. Yeah.
二人に
Well, Squirrel
みんな
Child
の
believes
気
in
持
me.
ちが届きますように。
It says, where's Balto?
Oh, Balto didn't die in this one. There's still time.
I think what's happening is we're going to try to surface and Balto's going to jump in and try to kill us.
It really just makes it more special that we killed Balto 2 routes in a row if he's not killed in this one.
Right, he's not killed in every route.
He's not even featured.
I gotta say, this will affect the final score on this route about whether or not
Yeah, absolutely. There were so many
gets killed.
opportunities to kill him.
Right? We came up with so many great scenarios in which he could be killed.
Don't lose hope. You can do it. And by it, I mean not drown.
He could do it, and by it I mean kill Balto.
I'm a circus member too. That's what everyone who is one of our date night
in the
fans
chat,
should feel. Yeah, whenever they get in to watch our stream every week.
Yeah.
Tifalia!
Oh, he found us. All right, now is not the time. Get the fuck up to the surface.
Now he's gotta kiss us to breathe air into our body.
Right, it says, I choose to believe that Leve kills him off screen. Yeah, it just drowns him in water. Like, just shoots water in his mouth forever. I think that's one option we had with if Pascalia was going to do it. Is he could use water magic.
Ah.
This is who I am. All
This
of
who
me.
I am. God damn it.
It's Fefnir says he just drinks water wrong and chokes to death, completely independent of what we're doing. Also,
He died like 3 chapters ago.
Yeah, also very similar to an idea we had, which is just the love and respect from this moment just like causes him to have a heart attack. Yeah, you better be thanking me.
Yeah, geez, I'm gonna need some monetary compensation.
Mosey's right says maybe Eon's old buddy can just be assumed to whack him off screen. Yeah, like all that stuff is happening and we just don't run into it. That would kick ass, actually. Like every timeline, Avi kills him if we don't.
Okay, they're dispelled now. They're safe, it's okay.
I guess so, yeah. Or maybe he's like sharing it with her. I don't know. Guys, you're at the bottom of the dang ocean. I will say, impressed at all the kisses we're having in this game.
Woo!
Don't get married like this.
Don't get married underwater. It's dangerous.
At least not without a scuba suit.
I'm doubting Pascalia was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, I don't know if he's thinking about marriage yet.
He's just let the boy crawl before he can walk.
Yeah.
そう警戒しないで。これ以上の試練を課す気はないわ。
I think it'd be funny if he... Yeah, like, again, this is super blonde, right? Like...
Yeah.
The other one you could say maybe is light brown. This one's clearly blonde.
Mm-hmm.
本当はね。試練と言いつつ、心のどこかではこう思っていた。
These two are fucking dead. That's what I thought.
町の住民がこれまでそうだったように。
Damn!
I was also thinking this, Leve. Don't worry.
とね。
Also, just wanted to point out, didn't notice, I thought that the green parts were her hair next to her face.
Oh,
but no, there's
yeah,
also
like,
blue hair in the back.
Yeah, that she's got like fins coming
Yeah,
down
I
on
didn't.
her face.
Yeah, I saw the fins, and I didn't parse that like the things around her, like the sideburn-esque kind of things, were also part of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's got blue hair. Moser Wright says, all the others, how many other ladies have you drowned? I don't think it's that so much as like.
Oh, a lot though.
I mean, probably a lot, but like unrelated.
Yeah.
I think she's talking specifically about people breaking the vows, which causes her to like curse them.
Kill them.
Right?
Yeah.
I assume they're more cursed than killed, but it could be both.
Who can say? I remember when we first learned about it, we were like, if you get divorced, then the Leve will kill you. Sounds like a good reason why no one's doing the vows anymore.
Right. Or it's just like, I don't know, you get like a permanent rash you know.
真実の愛を私に見せてくれた。おまけに、あれだけ自分のことばかりで愛の尊さを
Moreover,
忘れ
the
てい
city's
たオリエン
audience
ス
who
の
fucking
民ま
sucked
で
ass.
二人の愛の成就を
Absolute
願ったな
dog
ん
shit
て
humans. I said I love people, but man, they make it hard.
慈しむ心もまた愛。
That's right.
あなたたちはいい仲間を持っているわね。試練は合格よ。約束通り。パスハイ。
今の魔法は
あなたを
That was the
救うための
enwetting.
下準備よ。この魔法はあなたたちの
yeah?
心と体
In
に
what way?
深く作用す
I
る。
don't like the sound of that.
さあ、始めるわよ。
I can fix him, says Leve.
Oh wait, our charms.
Yeah.
Oh, is she gonna turn them into magic earrings? To
For
give all the
real.
magic? Oh, this is a
我
sick
は
CG.
オリエンスを守護せし者。水の元素を司る大精霊、レーベ。
This
Hell
rules.
yeah.
This is maybe the coolest CG we've had so far.
Yeah, I love her.
我が名のもとに、汝ら二人に、精霊の加護と祝福を。
Oh, she's officiating, I see.
互いを思うその気持ちが欠けぬ限り、我が加護は永遠のものとなるだろう。
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, that's the Leve vows,
改め
remember?
て問おう。互いの思いが永遠である
remember.
と。
What do you think is gonna
我
happen?
が名のもとに誓えるか。
Oh, is
Are
this what they
these-
meant by the Levy
hey,
vows? I don't know about
hey, are
this
we-
one. Are we getting married right
Very funny for Tifalia to back out at the end.
now? Right, which we're not doing.
No. She says yes first, like way faster than Pascalia.
Yeah. Like halfway through her doing the vows, she's like, yes!
Yeah. Got him. Okay, a terrible curse. Well,
Well, I assume mostly Pascalia would
も
die.
ちろん
yeah.
僕も誓うよ
That's fine. That's not toxic.
No. It's actually woke, so.
久々に楽しめたわ。
Oh, this was fun
あ
to
り
you.
がとう。
This is a
You
game
know, I
to
say
you?
I say it
A
in that
death
sort of
game?
attitude, but you know, as you all know, we support women's wrongs.
汝らの愛よ。とわに、幸あらんことを。
One of our favorite phrases, possibly in our top 32 favorite phrases that we use on here. God forbid women do anything.
Ah!
Thank you.
The water around them turns warm because it turns into respecting women juice.
That's right.
終わったみたいだね
Are they still underwater?
Yeah.
ああそれはこれのおかげかも
Oh my god, they're married now.
She turned them into rings.
Oh, that's cool.
僕だけじゃないよ
Okay, that's pretty
Hola.
cool, actually.
Balto's definitely gonna try to kill you to get those rings, though.
God, I hope so. If that's not how chapter 9 ends, we're gonna have to have a long talk about this route. Pascali's gonna be like, I wanted to put this on myself, so he starts taking it off, and Tifalia immediately starts drowning.
だって左手の薬指だよ。
Oh, it's my job. No, it's Leve's job because she's a queen.
Look at this guy who's suddenly wife-pilled.
He's so wife-pilled. He's so married core. He's such a marriage cell.
Right? It says it burns like molten steel if we try to take it off.
僕絶対やり直すから。
It
We're
starts
doing it. We're
sapping
gonna
all of
die
the
right
water
here
out
at
of
the
her
bottom
body.
of the ocean.
Yeah.
そうかもしれないけど、でもこれは形式的なもので気持ちが離れるわけじゃない
Pascalia
よ
is playing with fucking fire right now.
I know! Oh my god. Maybe get to the fucking surface first, my guy.
Yeah, grow the fuck up. You can't act like you were into this the whole time. You know how long we took doing this?
うん君は本当に僕のことが好きなんだって。
Yeah, maybe if you'd listened to us before, this wouldn't have been an issue.
そうだね。
Since this big Herlock Sholm survived at the end.
I was about to tell a joke like, oh, Chorps, what sort of trial do you think you and your girlfriend are gonna have to do at your wedding someday? But it's the Dolothrotto.
Yeah.
She's gonna be like locked in some sort of prison of Doritos Locos Tacos, and you're gonna have to eat your way through in order to save her.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's beautiful.
That is beautiful. I assume that's what had to happen at Dan Reichert's wedding.
True. Oh, the kiss noise, kiss sound
noises.
effects.
What did you mean?
Oh my!
Don't. All right, I do not need any more description.
Not with this boy.
Oh, okay. I really don't need more description.
Nope. And here we're getting it. We're getting it with the puns too.
Yeah. It says the Leve Moss Challenge.
Let's fuck here on the bottom of the ocean.
No. Since it's Tifalia, he slurped me the hell up.
God, oh, I don't like it.
これ以上はって。
Yeah, do you know where we are right now?
君
Pascalia, don't laugh about this. I'll kill you.
Yeah, this is kind of your fault, idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
そうだね。
Not in a romantic way. In a I almost died way.
Yeah, like you should have been faster.
She's literally
僕
dying.
これからはもう我慢しないことにしたんだ。
Can we also let everyone know we're not dead now? I feel like that's the bigger problem right now, right? Is no one
Yeah.
else knows.
嫌だった
What? This really is Herlock Sholmes vibes. What happened to him? This is a different human man.
Suddenly becomes horny.
程度だね。それさえ気をつければ。
Oh my god, get out of here.
Right, says Vilio is standing at the shore shrieking right now.
Eon has to hold Roddy back from jumping in with his little dog body.
This is a little sociopathic. I don't know.
Yumi says, can we get you some blue hair dye? Those posters for CIRCUS weren't cheap. He's gotta get a real contract set up, right? Because
They got a bunch of
like
packets of Kool-Aid.
they can't.
out
Because
there
if he doesn't
ready.
have this, he doesn't do anything for Circus, right? He loses his job.
That's well, I mean, they've got the divine protection of Leve now, so maybe they both have powers.
Well, great. Did you ever surface? Okay, thank God.
愛の奇跡に乾杯
All right, where's that squirrel now?
お奇跡のカップルの登場だみんな拍手
見てたぞ二人とも
Okay, this is actually a word I haven't seen before. Besotted?
Yeah, in love or like
Oh, okay.
Taken.
I see. Like, I guess of a type like betrothed.
No, more like, oh, I adore this. I'm obsessed
Oh,
with this.
oh, so they're
I'm way
into
into
it.
this. I'm besotted, yeah.
Okay. I see. Got it. God, I
Yeah,
hope
good
not.
thing we didn't fuck on the bottom of the ocean. They were watching the entire time. On the big screen.
Since this Pascalia besotted, shut up.
どけどけティファリア無事かやったなパスハリア
You freaking did it.
方向で祝っていいか
やるならよそでやれ迷惑だ
This is, it looks like Zephyr is holding Roddy on a platter. He is. Otherwise, he wouldn't be at eye level.
It has that hands you a rat energy.
Yeah. Leve should have given her like a Game Boy. It would have helped the time pass better. Anyways, here's our offering to celebrate the new bride and groom. God, that really is kind of Roddy, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is what it looks like when Roddy like raids the fridge for leftovers. There's nothing to eat on the trip.
Yes.
2人が加護を与えてもらってからレーベがオリエンスの会場に現れてね
He's like all of those cat pictures where it's like here's like the paw print in the piece of bread or like the
Yeah.
bite taken out of something.
The cat with the knife to its throat.
それでレーベに近い魔力を感じてやっぱり2人だったんだね
Because you're not fucking dead.
どうしても何も
Oh, okay.
私たち見てたもの
日が沈みかけた頃から会場に巨大な水のカーテンの
Yeah, now it is really good that they didn't go farther than kissing,
そ
huh?
こに映像が流れていたんだ
Literally.
レーベがあなたの前に現れ取引を
Okay, so you can also all agree that what he did was like weird, right? That was weird.
Mm-hmm.
いやー知り合いのキスって目のやり場に止まるよね
Man. Me,
Oh
me when
my
I see two good buddies
God.
kissing.
Oh my god, this is the screenshot at the end of the stream when you post.
It's good.
No, there'll probably be a cuter one, but that one's pretty funny.
We could do the Leve one.
Yeah, obviously. Oh yeah, our wife Leve. We gotta show more of her.
Do you think everyone got married immediately upon seeing their kiss?
It's too late. They've already seen
映像ってどこ
everything.
まで流れてた
Also, yes.
僕たちが陸に上がるまで
いやレーベが幸あらんことを
Oh, okay, so they didn't see it.
加護を与えるまでだな
I guess they saw the first kiss. They didn't see the
その後すぐ
second
会場に
weirdo
うん
kiss.
レーベが姿を
Yeah.
見せたというわけだ
みんなの祈りで見事カップルが生まれたつってな二人に続くよう促すのも忘れないあたり大精霊も意外と
That's what I'm saying.
They say this at the end of all Catholic weddings too.
It's true.
たく俺たちの企画に便乗かよ
ラブゲッツのポージングも完璧だったしな人を楽しませるのに長けた精霊っつうのも納得だぜ
Yeah, jeez.
ってオリエンス中が一つのこ
Do
と
you
を
think it would be
達成
more
した充
embarrassing
実
to
感
have
で
seen
い
the
っぱい
kiss
に
or
なっ
the
てさ
following scene from the kiss?
Probably the scene after. It was so
Yeah.
embarrassing. Everything about it was embarrassing. It was so cringe. It's the kind of
Yeah.
stuff you say to your partner in private. It's just so embarrassing.
ま
About
あ
drinking and singing.
レーベの名前を出しても半信半疑だった連中もいたが当の本人が姿を見せたからな。お前ら
Ray
は
Day asking, is it worse to see horny or hear horny? And I think hearing it is way worse.
Well, I think there's a parable about 3 monkeys that could tell you about what I feel about horny.
It's by those principles that you restrain me on the channel every week.
That's right. Also, didn't get much of a choice on that one, right?
Yeah. She just kind of bullied you into doing it.
こ
Yeah.
いつのこと頼んだぜ。
ラディは僕の
Oh my god.
Why would
そ
it
れとも
be father-in-law?
お兄さんになるのか
Pascalia, what's wrong with you? But it is
どう
brother-in-law.
呼んだらいい
Dog-in-law.
No. Just call him Roddy.
No.
でもお嬢さんをくださいって言わなきゃいけないんだよね。
Yeah, say that.
Oh my
Say
god.
that to our guardian, not our dog brother.
Oh my god.
Right?
I think
Says, "Oh,
Roddy
no, he's
deserves
dumb."
this. I think Roddy deserves this.
Yeah,
まさか
Spiria is
旅
the
に
one
出
you
した
want to
ら
talk
結婚
to.
が決まって帰ってくるとはな。スピレア腰抜かしちまうぜ。
So it says he forgot Spiria, red flag.
It's too late.
そうだよね。僕責任持って話すよ。君の大切な人にちゃんと認めてほしいから。
I think Pascalia has like a little bit of internalized misogyny to unpack, TBH, with all of his stuff that was like, I'm a man and I should be doing this, despite the fact that he's the world's softest, wettest boy.
Also, you already got offered a job. He's what does he think was gonna happen? Awoog!
Awooga!
God, Leon's so annoying.
He turns into a wolf so that his eyes can pop out of his head. Oh boy.
I think I said this before. Apparently, in the fan disc, Leon has like a mini route or something. He has like a story.
あれが
Terrified to
噂
know
の
more
カッ
about
プル
this
か
man.
I
The it
know.
couple. We're this world's banana.
私たちもあやかりたい。
Oh my god!
Folks.
So jelly. That's short for jealous.
Yeah.
For the Gen Zs that
Yeah.
might be
Yeah. The
watching
people,
this.
the people at Orion's no street.
Remember when we were in middle school and we would say jelly much?
Yeah. Or like, why you so jelly?
Yeah, it was everywhere.
こ
Yeah.
こじゃゆっくりでき
People
ない
were
から
saying shit.
逃げよっか。あるよ。あそこなら普通の人は
Is it back into the fucking ocean?
Oh, the ocean!
Cannot believe this.
じゃあ行こっか。せーの。
Wow. And now they live there under the water to this day.
That's right.
Leave が与えた試練はなんとこの海のどこかにいる彼女を日没までに見つけ出すことだった。
God, they already made up stories.
男は嘆いた。ああ、麗しい人。君なしでは
He's
生きて
making a
いけ
video
ない。
like Levy's great test explained.
Yeah?
Ending demystified.
女は願った。ああ、愛するあなた、 どうか私
This is an internet historian is gonna plagiarize this story.
Oh no.
Did you mean Balto?
そんな苦境に立たされた二人のためにオリエンスの民は祈った。する
I was
と
gonna be like, yeah, that was me actually.
きらめく光に導かれて二人は再会し、あのレーベをもうならせ
Oh, I don't like that.
熱い
It
キス
could
を
what?
交わすのだった。
And we all saw it on the big screen.
That's right.
恋の奇跡の画集はいかが？あの感動を永遠に手元へ置けるよ。
What's in the art book? Oh, it's just
It's them
dramatizations
kissing
of them.
underwater.
お客さん、恋の奇跡のジンクスはご存知ですか？おや、ご存知ないでしたらお教えしましょう。あの奇跡を起こしたのはあのサーカスの2人なんですよ。つまりオリエンスでサーカスのショーを見ると、その愛は永遠のものになるらしいんです。いかがです？2人の幸せにあやかってみては。
Incredible. You were gonna die if it
Yeah.
didn't work out.
し
Oh,
Oh,
thank
he's
God.
blue again.
演奏したらいなくなっちゃうよ。
Oh, I was so worried. Is his disguise that he's blue?
Oh.
茶髪の時と印象は違うと言っても、ショ
He's
ーを見た人に
lying.
は気づかれたり
He's
するよ。
lying. This is like how Billy Joe Armstrong lies about where he's from in California. He likes to pretend he's from Oakland.
Ah, so Pascal keeps saying he has brown hair even though he has blonde hair.
Yeah, it's like it's poser status, right?
Hmm.
Mosey was right says, I was at a cool Sumerian museum recently, and they had little commemorative clay tablets given out after temple orgies. And the tablets were pornographic, and anyway, that's what the artist was blocking.
Wow, that's beautiful. We should bring that back.
They do, it's called dojins now.
If I got to go to an orgy and then they gave me a dojin on the way out, I mean that's like my ideal Saturday night.
Did they make a contract like normal style, or did they decide it was gonna be funnier?
ビータみたいな頼りがいがある精霊さんと契約できなきゃ。
Yes,
こうはいかない。
okay.
Okay. Well, that's nice. I'm glad that, you know, effectively he has respected her wishes to join a union. He does not seem like the older one, actually.
Yeah. Really in any circumstance.
Yeah. Except for the literal age between us and him.
Yeah, I feel like he's really in over his head here.
Oh, yeah.
There she is!
Oh, she's tsundere as well. God, what a look.
Yeah.
They should have had a
feeties.
CG where she was hanging out with Leve.
Mm-hmm.
Because they were watching the whole thing together. It would have been great to have, like, her sitting on, like, Leve's shoulder or whatever.
Yeah, in one of the little bubbles.
Yeah.
ルースの精霊の子たちで慣れてるわ。それに契約したら行動も制限されないし、私ももっと。
よかった。断られなくて。
My eyes sort of skimmed that end real quick, and I was like, I'm glad you didn't run me over. And I'm like, oh!
With 5 or 6 carriages!
こっちから言おうと。
え、そうなの？
今のは空耳よ。
Hmm.
ん？
だから今のは空耳。
わかった。これからもよろし
Oh
く
my
ね。
god, I just realized she's also holding the little hourglass.
Yeah. I would love a marketable plush of that.
Yeah. Or was it? No, it must have been Vita then, not the squirrel child. It was
Oh my
Vita
God.
during that sequence that was like, I'm a member of Circus too.
Oh, that was her voice
It's just
without
been so
the
long
water
since we've
effect.
heard her voice that I forgot. Yeah, also it usually has the effect on it. And FYI, I can read the mood pretty well.
So she's like, I'm around, but not when you're kissing, you know? Yeah. Oh my God. Cringe.
I'll just leave when you want to kiss. Make out.
見られてるとやりにくいもんね。
Well, I mean, you're married now.
That's right.
What? Oh, shut up! I'm
Oh,
leaving.
boy.
I'm leaving. I'm logging off.
Whenever he went into what?
Herlock Shope's behavior. Disgusting. Disgusting.
Whoa! What did she mean by this?
I'm fucking done.
What did she mean by
bros.
this?
Well, she's still like very young. She's never had sex before. Obviously, it's scary.
Right, but what does this mean about Pascalia is really more what I'm asking.
Well, like she's worried about what the sex is gonna be like.
No, like is he that randy?
Is he that
Right?
horny?
Is he like that
I mean,
pushy?
yeah, that's the she gave him a capital L, capital M lust mode.
I guess
I'm gonna
so.
cringe out of my skin. I'm
Since
gonna
this
claw
man
the
wanted
skin
to
off my
die last
face.
week. It's really amazing
Right?
what amazing what a romance that starts with a death game can do to you.
I guess the serotonin rush of everything is like hitting him, and he's just
Yeah.
super horny.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is deeply embarrassing.
In the week since this happened, he has had an unbroken boner.
because of the water.
Yeah.
Raidus is whips bed with pool noodle. Shut up. Oh, I hate this. This sucks. Sorry.
Oh, did they just make a stop in Orions?
I was gonna not be a hater.
I guess they're just doing shows in Orions for now. We're doing like our what's it called? The Vegas residency.
Ah, of course.
Because as we stated before, this takes place in Las Vegas, Nevada.
ワスティタースに関しては学術等にも報告済みよ。
Oh?
Vestidas.
治療法確立のため今後も協力してもらうことになる。
Oh, that's his sickness.
パスハリアや
Right,
ビータ
yes.
もそのことは了承してるわ。
Right, and they're
Oh,
doing
that's
the work.
good.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, you can do experiments on me.
にしても治療法の研究に一役買っちゃうし、王子も精神的に安定してきたし。
Raidus name a less iconic duo.
Yeah.
Our
favorite toxic relationship in this. Our favorite toxic yaoi.
Yeah. Worst to ever do it.
誰の何がいいだと？
He made the posters that are cool.
喋ってあげたいのは山々だけど、忙しいからこの辺でまたね。
別に私は
Oh my god.
真面目に仕事したわ。
I worked so hard today.
Ginny works very hard scheming every single day.
That's right.
I'm not. He led the purge. We don't know that in this route, though.
That's right.
Well, we know a little bit.
We know that a purge happened.
でしょうね。それが狙いだもの。
So it says, how do you rapidly hang up the water phone? Actually, did he slap it off the table? I think so. Funnier option, he drank all the water really fast.
He drank it.
Fucking chugged it.
Oh, we must have been planning a surprise party. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's get cracking. That's also what
始め
people
るとしましょう
say.
か。
Just like how they say the things are jelly.
ビリオ、いいよ。よし、出番だな。
パスハリア、準備は万端
They
だ。
didn't even change out of their circus clothes.
ありがとう。じゃあティファリア、後でね。
Are they gonna do a bit? Are they gonna do
I hope so.
a bit during the performance? Oh! Oh, is this gonna be like a formal "Will you marry me" proposal? That would be fun.
あなたは
Yeah, like a real marriage ceremony.
A real wedding. They flew
Yeah.
everybody out.
I'm always
Oh
asking.
my
things like
god!
どうもこうもあなたが来るの
this.
よ。
Okay. Ray
Is this really the wedding Tifalia would
つべ
want?
こべ言わずに来な
Ray
さい。
says, "Would you have theoretically married me?"
Obviously, Ginny is officiating. I want Ginny
Yeah.
to officiate my wedding someday.
See, here's the thing. This is another thing. I get why Tifalia wouldn't think about this. They're married already.
Yeah, they're already. What is not married about what they are? Like,
also
I
it's
guess they're
like,
not
oh, maybe they're
legally
doing, like-
married. Is there a
Everyone else-
concept of legal marriage in this world? Do they get a tax break?
Yeah, and also it's like, yeah, maybe they're doing it as part of the show because that's like what they're doing at the show is this story, right? Like, again, this is so just like him being like, we need to take off the ring and then put it back on.
Yeah.
Sorry, a minor deity wasn't good enough for you.
さあここからは私に任せてちょうだい。彼どこに出しても恥ずかしくないできね。我ながら
What's the
素晴らし
term
い
for
わ
like a shotgun wedding, but one of them doesn't know about it? That's kind of what's happening, right? We're doing like a flash wedding, but one of them doesn't know.
Yeah. A surprise wedding.
リハーサルああとりあえずそういうことにしておきましょうか。
The way he
Rainy says-
said rehearsal in English.
Yeah, let's get that one again.
リハーサル
Yeah.
ああとりあえずそういうことにしておきましょうか。
Rayday says slapstick wedding. Beanstar says pop gun wedding.
Rehearsal?
Both good.
それじゃ私も着替えてくるからあなたはここにいて。
Virginia has to officiate, right?
Yeah. Come on, come on.
Well, they can't take photos. What else are they gonna do?
But I mean, obviously Spirit is gonna be here.
God, I hope so. Sid says Jania goes to change and comes back 7 hours later.
Yeah.
おい、入るぞ。
The marriage is over at this point. Wait, okay. Everyone else has been in their circus wear, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean... My god.
There he is!
Do they not have other formal wear?
No. A third sprite? Are you kidding?
It says, "Where's Roddy's bow? He's naked."
おお、悪い。なんか見違えちまって。
孫にも衣装だってからかってやろうと思ったが、まあ。
I was gonna be mean, but then I'm like, actually, no, you're very attractive.
Yeah, but I always cry at weddings. What can I say?
I don't
It's
know
one of my
how I
best kept
didn't-
secrets.
I don't know how I didn't realize this, but those are little like orange streaks he dyes into his hair every time.
Yeah.
Just like didn't immediately parse it as hair, and I was just like, oh yeah, it's like a thing. But no, that's his hair. He has to do the
Once
little bit.
again, caring so much while pretending to not care.
Yeah.
いつもお前主体でショーの構想を練っていたが、
I miss Sephora's route. I like our stupid
パス
clown
ハリア主体で
idiot.
準備をしてたんだ。
Where is our stupid
たまに
clown?
はこういうのも悪くないだろ。
This is also his funeral attire. Ah, so it says, Sephora, I thought I'd make fun of you because I'm the kind of guy who laughs at a funeral.
God.
ああ、お前には目隠しをしてもらう。後ろを向け。
これも必要なことなんだ。俺がちゃんと手を引いてやるから安心しろ。
Oh,
As a
he's
dog?
after all this, he's gonna give her away.
Oh, okay, his human form is
俺
like
は
as a dog.
重要な役だからな。他のやつに
Yep, he's giving her away. Oh my god.
Nothing looking better for this man at the wedding than his bolo tie.
Right,
裾
maybe
は俺が
center
持って
your
やる。
bolo tie for this
こ
one,
こで
champ.
転ばれたらシャレにならない。
Maybe put on your jacket. I'll hold it. They're really just being like, we're doing marriage stuff, but we're gonna
Yep.
keeping it a little secret.
"ほら、こっちだ。焦らず、ゆっくり行くぞ。
Oh my god.
How far are we forcing her to walk blindfolded?
Right?
16になったっつっても、まだまだガキだと思ってたのに。
Roddy, what?
Oh, he's getting
で
nostalgic.
もよく考
He
えた
knows
ら
he's gonna give her away at the
もう
altar
結
here.
婚できる
Oh
年
my
なんだ
god.
な。
俺たちの役目はここまでだ。コリブス、イヤリングを。
Literally everyone's in on it. Leon's gonna be here
Tifalia.
catering.
かがんでもらえる？
He's gonna be crying.
Balta's gonna be here dead.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Wait, is
We
Balta at the
drowned him
wedding?
In the, in
This is
the
how they're gonna
punch
kill him.
bowl.
さあ
Yeah.
これで始められ
There's
そう
still
だね。
there's still a chance. There's still a chance.
え
Oh,
ティファリア、船に乗せてあげるから暴れないでよ。
this is such a weird like baton pass. Just a baton race of getting her to the fucking.
驚かせてごめんね。けどこういうのは。
Oh right, they're getting married on the water because you do it for the bows from the boat, right?
Mm.
Ladies and gentlemen, お待たせいたしました。レーベが認めた新郎新婦の入場です。
Oh!
Get his blue hair back so it can match her dress. Did no one think about this? But also, congratulations.
Yeah, that's cute.
This is maybe the only one where we've had a marriage at the end.
Yeah.
ではこれは
Lonnie's
Oh my god, he's doing
He's
it! The baby
officiating.
boy!
I guess that makes sense because he's the prince, right? He has the dominion.
I guess.
Oh my god, it's Spirit!
Yes!
Oh, I'm just throwing stuff. Oh, there's people in the background too.
And they're crying!
Do you think those are the two that we helped get together earlier in the
yeah.
story? Yeah.
That's why they're crying. Oh, that's Pascalia's
Wait, is
mother
that
in the
Pascalia's mom?
background.
They must be
Unnamed.
parents. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Wow, my husband's hot.
絵本に出てくるお姫様みたいだね。ドレスもだけど、そのイヤリングをつけてるのもあるのかな。今日の君はいつにも
Oh,
増
and
して
he's
綺麗
got
だ
the
よ。
little charms in his like ponytail holder.
Oh yeah.
だって本当のことだから。オリエンスの偉い人がね、レーベ公認だからってラクリマイヤリングをつける許可を出してくれたんだ。
The cops let us do this. Don't worry.
精霊婚をするにはぴったりでしょ。
Yeah, sorry, we have to take the official vows now. This is the real question. Why did no one explain
実
that?
はずっと考えてたんだ。
And you didn't talk
レーベ
to
の
us
前で今
about
後の
it?
ことを誓い合って
Wow, great start.
これもとても近い
Definitely, he's definitely changed, you guys.
I mean, he's changed. I don't know if it's for the better
すべ
though.
きだし正式に
Making
結婚
big,
式も挙げるべ
overwhelming
きだと思う
decisions without consulting her first.
この話をサーカスのみんなにしたらオリエンスであげようってなってね。
And you didn't think
父さんたちやスピレアさんは
to
リリ
tell
オがひとっ飛びして連れてきてくれ
her?
て、君のドレスやこのタキシードは僕が選んで、あとはみんなで手分けして準備したんだ。
What
I
is
recently
this?
watched like a reaction video to an old
最初は仲間
UK
内で
show
やる予
called
定だっ
Don't
たんだ
Tell
け
the
ど、
Bride, which it was like a sort of a very fake like comedy reality show where like the husband plans the whole wedding without telling the wife, right? And of course the joke is that he fucks it up really bad every time.
Right.
And that's like presented as, you know, like inherently comedic because like, you know, one of them, you know, he doesn't know what she wants, or they don't
Yeah.
communicate about it, and that's bad. It'd be bad to do that without communicating with each other.
なる日が来るなんて思わなかった。サーカスに運命を変え
It says no, it's romantic to withhold information from your
僕た
wife.
ちの物語
What
は
happened here?
始まったばかり。
How is she not telling you actually that? Why didn't you tell me about
君の
this?
両親にも
This is fake.
Jump
We
up
drowned
in
at the
the
bottom of
car,
the
eh?
ocean, and this is what we're hallucinating before we die. I don't know. I'm being a hater. I'm sorry. I'm being a hater. This is cringe. I don't believe you.
Yeah, this is actually the exact same as the bad end, but at the end it's the fucking occurrence at Owl Creek Bridge. Oh wait, this is good though.
Stickers. Oh, Roddy's crying.
These are also good. Roddy's crying. Oh my god, Vilio's impatient. Zephora has ennui.
Sephora and Eon are sad that we didn't date them. They're sad.
Yeah.
Look at them.
I don't know what Ginny is doing. Leon needs to chill.
なんか邪魔しちゃいけない雰囲気かなって。
そんなの気にしてたら日が暮れるぞ。用意した料
Vilio's
理を真っ
already
先に
eating
食ってる
cake.
そいつの図太さを見習
Wait,
え。
who's eating? Oh no, it's Vilio! I just realized it's Vilio. Vilio's got a fucking fork full of cake.
Yeah. He's already eating the wedding cake. Like, he just took a bite out of the back that no one can
That's king
see.
shit.
He doesn't know.
I'm like, oh, he's got a bottle. I thought that was a microphone,
my
like he's gonna do the best
God.
man speech, but no, that's a
Oh
bottle.
my god. He is gonna do that still.
Yeah.
大きくなったな。
You remember the night I got drunk and threw up?
出来上がってるじゃないか。
いやー、これは飲むしかないよね。このめでたさに乗じて今までのツケなくならないかな。
あら、いいよ。オロオロしてど
This
う
is
した
the worst wedding of all time.
言いにくいのだがマイクのスイッチが入っていたよ。
He's the tech guy. Six Stooges.
I do love our boys.
Kibe says Vilio was brought a separate cake to keep him from speaking during the ceremony. Yeah, what if you told me about it beforehand?
Once again being recorded without my consent during my wedding with
それに大事な
Pascalia
のは
a second time.
僕たちの気持ちだよ。
Well, to be fair, the first one,
レーベ
it
ン
was
が
no
違
one.
ったけど
It was Leve.
改めて
Can't argue with that. This one is
僕は
totally his fault, though.
Yeah, Leve loves the drama,
やめる時
clearly.
も健やかなる時も死が二人を分かった後も僕たちは
Maybe
未
stand
来
up.
永劫ずっと一緒。ティファリア、君を愛し続けるって誓うよ。
コリブス、例のやつやるわよ。新郎新婦に僕とビータから祝福を送ります。
And then torrential rain pours down.
He has to get him to stop being so dang horny. It's to remove his lust mode.
Oh my god, that's deeply embarrassing.
Oh, he did snow. He learned.
Aww.
Wow, everything's paying off.
これは僕も聞いてなかった。嬉しいな。
Oh, the one surprise you didn't know about, so you knew everything else and didn't tell me? Oh, that's crazy. Kratos says in sickness and in health, in problematic and in
I don't think they're gonna make it, folks. But that's why this isn't the true route.
Yeah. It's nice to imagine, though.
Mhm.
Like, I'm sure it's going to turn out
They don't
fine,
know.
but I don't think it's, it's not true.
I also at the same time hate this stereotype of like the heroine is like fully in love and like they're in a relationship and like every time she gets kissed she freaks out.
Well, it sounds like it's because Pascalia is like kind of a freak in the sheets.
It seems like he is being a little forceful, but like at the
Like
same time,
I think
like,
every kiss he's kind of trying to do tongue.
and
right? Like, that's
they're
the thing.
young. We gotta remember they're young. It's scarier
Yeah.
when you're young.
Yeah, no, every time he's trying to use tongue, right? That's the issue, is that like he's constantly just like,
Oh god, don't stop making me think of that.
まさか
because like that's the issue, right? Like clearly he's like,
That
he's
is
like makes it a little
uncomfortable.
nasty. Yeah.
He doesn't quite know what he's doing yet.
Yeah.
Oh, 逆転ってことは君から何かしてもらえるってこと
No
楽しみだな。
I don't like this Pascalia.
Yeah, he really just changed his whole personality. Herlock Sholmes style.
Yeah. But that's what self-respect does to you, I think, is the truth.
All right, we're
All right.
free.
I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick while this plays.
No 1 year later.
Is this a new song? This doesn't sound familiar,
Did
but
we
it
just
also feels like
forget?
it's been a while.
Yeah.
This is good though. No, it says there's multiple endings.
Ah, this is Pascalia's ending.
I guess so.
It's very modern. Modern anime opening or closing credits music.
You know, this is what they did their first dance to.
Oh, and there he is at the end, working at the shop. Wow. And that's what true love looks like. A little bit more about the future since the other boys got a 1 year later.
I love to learn. Wow, they're doing a show every day. That's got to be rough.
Okay, okay.
Do we get to see that? Oh, your wishes. Which ones?
The wishes
What
off
wishes
screen.
did you? Which wishes? What'd you wish for? So we know. I mean, we know some people's wishes. I hope it's that Zephora got a gun and shot
Yeah.
Balto off screen.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, they're already thinking about a reunion tour. Randy says, "I wish Pascalia would."
I wish my husband was less horny.
Yubi says Balto's execution is implied, which is true, but I want it told to me.
Yeah, I want it explied.
Yeah. I need some tell don't show. Sorry, I want I want show and tell. Let's be honest.
Yeah. Yeah.
お久しぶりです。
Oh!
お前らリズに
It's
ジ
on.
ャンだったか？
はいリズにせがまれて来ちゃいました
What is this, like a mecca? Is this like a tourist spot now? That's like, oh, this is
Where
where
the
this is where
miracle
the-
couple lives.
Yeah, where the Leve couple live.
カップル向けのメニューができたって記事で見て、いても立ってもいられなくなっちゃ
We
っ
made a
The couples menu. This is cringe. They're becoming couples influencers. They're becoming the Ace family.
Oh my god! Oh my god! They literally did it because they kept getting couples coming in. Like they were gonna be blessed by like, oh, we're sharing a meatloaf for two,
Oh my god.
which is correct. Let's just be
噂って
honest,
のは
right?
すげえよな。今じゃリーベルはカップルが訪れた
Is this the thing you've ever seen on a
ナンバーワンなんだ
menu?
からよ
I guess there are like things for two, right?
I think
guess-
we're just like not cool and not enough people want to date us. Or like wanted to when we were younger, so we never had experiences like these. Like I think these are things that exist, like theoretically in the world, but we're just
Right.
deeply uncool.
I'd believe it.
まあ恋の奇跡を起こしたカップルが間近に見られるとあっちゃんな。嫁に行っちまうのかってスピレアと話してたのに、まさかこうなるとはな。
It's just all the menu's just all items that have like the word love or something related to it. So it's like a meat lovers pizza.
Wow, that's beautiful. Very similar to the menu they already had, but just with different names. Hmm.
Right.
ああ私は
It's
一向に構わないよ
pansexual cakes.
向こうも可愛いしね
Oh
呼んだ？
I bet he's really good at washing dishes.
I'm gonna be honest. I was looking at him and I saw the thing in the back. I thought he had like a little cap on. You know.
I wish that they made another sprite for him where he had to keep all that hair in a cap because he's, working at a restaurant. That would
Yeah.
be so funny.
姿が見えないか
Oh,
ら
he
い
had
な
like a
いの
little
かと思っ
cap
てま
on
し
or
た
something. I
よ
was like, oh, it'd be great.
2人の声は聞こえてたんだけど、まだお皿を洗い終わってなくて。
裏方をされてるんですか？
混んでる時は接客もするんだけど、スピレアさんにいろいろ教えてもらってるところでね。
The boy is getting
蜂蜜
skills.
パンケーキも作れるようになったんだ。
Oh no, they're honey pancakes because that's what you call a significant other.
Oh, yeah, honey and darling pancakes.
Yeah.
すごいんだよ。焦げて
Why
な
they
いし、
serve eggs
ちゃん
and
と膨らむようになったん
babekin.
だ。
Wow.
これもス
We're
ピ
on
レ
a
アさ
roll.
んが
Keep going.
僕でもわかるように丁寧に教えてくれたんです。ありがとうございます。
見たかい、あの輝かんばかりの笑顔。可愛がりたくもなるってもんさ。
Spear is so happy to have a second person to pseudo bully.
スピレ
Yeah.
アはすっかり
He's
パ
so
スハリアにメロメロ
bullyable.
だよな。
Yeah. Just like Tifalia. Radius says, hash vows. That's good.
Hash
That's good. That's good.
vows.
That's good.
I was gonna make a joke with replacing eggs with segs, which is how the kids say sex on the apps
Sigs
now.
and babekin. Yeah.
Segs and babekin. That's what they call us. Your hosts.
Shut up. No, they don't.
Chicken and vacuum.
That's right. That's what they say.
ありがとうございます。
Okay, they gotta say an
どれに
item.
しようか
They
な。
gotta order something.
Please.
Oh my fucking god. They didn't. Oh
Wow, the ingredients to you.
my god. Yeah.
I think they ordered the segs and babekin. Please end this route. Please free us. It is gonna take the whole stream, just like you said, and it's been bad the whole time.
That's not true. It's been
あ
great.
とは頼んだぞ。
いってらっしゃい。
Oh, the side menu, right? Like where you get like the fries and stuff is called Till Death Do Us a la carte.
Oh my god.
ティファリア、こっちに来て座って。一休みしよ
They're gonna go jump in a well and kiss.
They don't have to do that. They jump into the sink where they've been doing the dishes. Thank you, Ray, for the. It's been a while since someone's redeemed. I thought clowns were supposed to be funny, and I appreciate it. And we made it for this game, so.
う。急いでたみたいでピリピリしてたね。料理はまだかってひっきりなしに尋ねてたし。気を紛らわしてもらうのがいいかなと思ったんだ。役に立てたならよかった。君はいつも頑張ってる。それは、ここで働いてるみんなが知ってる。そんな頑張り屋な君に、 ご褒美をあげるよ。手を出して。
Was it like moisturizing? Oh, okay. This is a little trick.
Oh. Aw, look at them.
Yeah. Oh, there's his
She's
ring.
in
I
her
was
like
like, where
cute
is
little
it?
everyday outfit.
Yeah, but I found his ring. He's okay.
君にはいつも笑っていてほしいから。ちょっとは元気になったかな。ここで働くようになって、君の働きぶりを目の当たりにして思ったんだ。やっぱり君、普通じゃないよ。
Things I say to my
だっ
wife
て
several
料理
months
を
after
運ぶのは
marrying
力
her.
仕事だし、
You know, I just
基
noticed you're
本
not
ずっと
normal.
立ちっぱなしだし、接客は常に笑顔でしょ。
We're both of us were a little fucked up.
Yeah, I mean that's not how he meant it, but that's how
メニュ
that's
ー
how
に
it
つい
came
て
out to
聞かれ
me.
たら説明して、常連さんには世間話に付き合って、競合店と差をつけるために新しいメニューを考えたりもしなきゃだし、今日みたいなお客さんには頭を下げて、レジに並ぶお客さんもさばいていく。分身してるみたいだったよ。それは違うよ。
Pascalia, this is called having a job.
Pascalia.
Don't worry, you'll work your way up to
この
it.
店は成り立って
Pascalia, note that like 3 people work here.
He's got to work his way up to it. He's not used to having a job.
Yeah.
He's getting there. Luckily, luckily Spiria likes him, so
Yeah.
she's not going to get impatient and just let him kind of work his way up to, everyday life.
Yeah.
See, I'm being charitable. This is me being charitable and not calling him pathetic after all of this.
君は何でも頑張りすぎ
Wow,
ちゃう
it's so
ところ
great
があ
how
るから
capable you are while I
心
sit
配だよ。
around and make flowers out of water. Cool, great, husband.
Hey, no, he does dishes and stuff in the kitchen too.
Wow,
Just
your
a little.
husband does the dishes.
Something
That's the
special.
bare minimum. I'm so impressed.
I think it's
She
implied that he
punched
also
out
does some
Alaska.
cooking, but
Yeah, he knows how to make one item. So yeah, it hasn't been very long, basically.
yeah, I don't think
is
it's
the
been a
thing.
year, right?
Yeah. So,
I gotta give him some credit,
たく
right?
さん甘やかして
It's not
big
easy to make a
words from a
pancake.
guy who can only make pancakes.
Yeah. Look, pancakes are hard.
Finally, it's done. We made it.
And scene.
Another boy. Unlocked.
Thank God they know that like his canonical form is blue hair. Also, this one looks great.
I like that picture of Pascalia a lot.
The best
That's
he's
a
ever
good,
looked.
like, emote. Yeah. Like, haha. That one's very funny. Well, we never have to do that again.
How we? Let's go.
Christ alive. We got them all, baby.
We sure did. We didn't get some of these, but I wonder if they happened in like a bad end or like an alt version of the scene.
Oh, yeah.
Like we say something different and he's like mad. Not that one. I don't want that one. We'll do this one. How we feeling about
I like her
Pascalia's
little
route?
face.
Yeah, it's
I like her
cute.
little face in this. I don't think Pascalia is a good boyfriend or partner. I think he is quite
definitely-
selfish,
Okay.
and they're so young that you can like kind of be like, well, I mean, they've got a lot of growing up to do. They have good intentions, like maybe it'll work out, but inherently it leaves the story at a weird note because they're so young and their relationship is so new. And all that he's done so far has been selfish, kind of pathetic. You know, he talks a big game, but it's not really backed up with like concrete actions because they're so young.
Yeah, like it's definitely, I feel like, the weakest route, and we've talked a little bit about this before. This isn't even going so far into the actual relationship between the two of them, right? Which is, like, a little weird, but, like, there is some amount of, like, well, okay, like, he has just discovered how to feel positive emotions, right?
The horny turn
A lot going. The
really
horny turn,
fucking got me.
unbelievable. But also
That
this
got
is-
me. I'm out. Like I was fine. I was ready to be charitable, and then they said lust mode, and I'm fucking
Right.
out. I'm out. I'm pushing my rolling chair away from the conference table, and I'm walking out into the lobby to get a soda.
But, like, the big thing that comes to me about this route is, like, kind of nothing happened.
Yeah, it's all an inner battle.
Right, like, I think, I don't even know if it is longer than the other routes, but I think it felt much longer because it felt like
Because of
so
the
much
agony?
less was happening. I mean, yeah, but, like, it
Yeah,
just felt
there's
like so
no-
much less
unlike-
was going on. There's not as much of a
Yeah.
through line because, like, it's like, oh, we have to solve, we have to figure out how to, like, fix this scenario that you've kind of finagled your way into, right?
Yeah,
But,
'cause
like-
Eons was tied to the state of the world.
Yeah. So was Zephora's, right?
Yeah, but like Eons was a very personal journey as well,
Yeah.
right? But it was very much, but it was tied to the state of the world much more than this.
And, like, a thing that's going on. This one is just, like, it feels like it's, like, ping-ponging around where it's, like, you have sort of, like, your first step of information, which is about Vita and, like, the scenario that they've finagled themselves in and how do we get out of that? And it's like, oh, well, Kolvis got the permission. That doesn't actually solve the problem. Then they have to do this other thing. And it leads to all this stuff, and it's just, like, it feels like it doesn't have as much of, like, an arc, right? It doesn't have as much of, like, a connection from point A to point B as the other ones do. And so I think it just feels weaker on that case, like, even ignoring the, like, nature of Pascalia's trauma, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then Pascalia himself is just really hard to not even, like, relate to or, like, feel sympathy for, but, like, you spend enough time in his head for it to just, like, for him to, like, I get why you're doing this, but, like, you really have to move on. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's the feeling coming into it is, like, I get it, right? I get why you feel this way, but, like, to, again, reach the point where you're like, you are better off without me, right? I am deciding this for you. Instead of, like, any other normal, like, I would have been way more charitable with a response that's just like, he's like, I don't know, I'm sorry, right? Like, something that wasn't
Yeah.
such a active, just like, such an active, like, putting her, like, trying to
Denial
put
of
her down.
agency.
Denial of agency, and also, like, just sorry, I can't even think of the word, but, like, shutting her down, right? Like, that same thing, just, like, saying no. Because it's like, at least then he's, like, admitting, like, oh, his feelings are conflicted, which they are. But instead
Yeah,
he's
it's-
just like,
it's a
rejection.
weird-
Sorry, that's the word I was looking for. It's like such a clear rejection instead of just like I don't know, I'm dealing with all these things because I hadn't given myself the chance to do this before.
It's a weird, like, the man knows best kind of a response to me as well, because of, like, Pascalia's, like, weird, like, despite gestures to everything else about Pascalia, it's like they gave him these lines, these kind of, like, weirdly patriarchal lines, where, you know, it's like, well, I'm the man, you know, I'm supposed to be this way, and it leads him to, and I don't feel like that changes, because then he does the wedding scene, which is like cute and everything, but it's really continuing the same theme of taking her agency away, making decisions for her, even though now it's done in a loving way. Like, well, too bad, right? Like,
yeah, like, I get the wedding stuff's supposed to be cute, but it comes off extremely weird that literally everyone else knows what's happening except for her.
It's
and she
very
has no reason to believe
Hallmark.
because
It's very Western to me.
Because they've already been married, right? Yeah, it is a little.
Yeah.
Like, they've already been married. Why would she be like, oh, they're going to do a new wedding ceremony? We already did it at the bottom of the ocean where you almost let me drown, right? Like...
Yeah, I mean, it's no Colleen Hoover novel or anything like that, but, you know, it feels like, I feel like these are the elements where, like, her agency is taken away, her consent is taken away, is very, like, very, very traditional American romance movie on the Hallmark Channel.
Mm-hmm.
And no lesson was learned because the man is supposed to be that way. Cringe.
Because, like, it also didn't feel like she had... So, like, in the other routes, right, like, Tifalia had something that she needed to do to help this guy, right? You know, with Eon, it's sort of like, hey, you know, I know that, you know, it's like, oh, she puts her, like, life on the line to, like, stop him from fighting, right? Like, pretty serious deal. Like, Zephora, it's like, you know...
It had a lot of gravity to it.
Right. Same with Zephora stuff, right? Like, the Zephora stuff had a huge amount of gravity because it's like, she might not be the one pulling the gun or anything, but, like, she's also, you know, and maybe it's a little, like, mom-coded in a way that's weird, but it's like, hey, you need to take care of yourself. You're putting all this burden on you when, like, there are other people around you who can help you out, right? Like, you don't have to be a lone wolf. And then with Pascalia, it's just, like, ultimately, like, she doesn't really do anything for Pascalia, right? Like, it is the help of everyone, which is, like, a great attitude for the particular stuff he's dealing with, but, like, the ultimate thing is, like, Pascalia needs to get over himself. Tifalia really doesn't do much in this story. So it just feels kind of weird.
Yeah, it's weird. I also, like, to extend on the idea of, like, the stakes. Like, the stakes on paper are equally high, but it lacks the gravity. I think a lot of it is, like, a lot of their dialogue, as we get toward the end, becomes less and less like two human beings talking to each other. Because even in Eon's route, like, there are so many scenes where they kind of level with each other, like when they're talking in the jail, right? Like, that was really pretty powerful for what they were doing, right? Like, and there was never, because Pascalia's whole thing is lying to himself, that there was never like a, like, even when he quote unquote like drops the facade of it, he fundamentally lacks the self-awareness, whether that's on purpose or not. I mean, we're straying so far into the realm of fantasy here in terms of whether someone in this situation could recover, not only recover, but, like, become a fucking wife guy about it.
Yeah. Like, ultimately, Vilio ends up doing more by, like, punching him than he lets Tifalia do for him.
It gets wrapped around for me back into, like, why include this in this game? Like, right? Like, is it true that there are people and relationships in real life that are like this? Yes.
Yeah.
Does it need to be in this game? Like, is this the best sort of story or conflict to introduce into this game? I'm not sure.
At least not in the way that they did it, right? Like, I feel like there is a way for this to come down to, like, again, like, a fear of commitment that, like, leads to, like, the Leve Great Trial, right?
Yeah, if he had just been more asking for help from the beginning, I think.
Yeah, like, or if it was, like, you know, again, like, he says, like, I don't know, right? Like, it's more up in the air about their feelings. So when it comes to, like, he has to find true love, like, he already understands what needs to be done, but he's scared to do it, right?
Yeah, like, I want to, but I'm scared. What if I'm not good enough? What if I
like,
can't do it?
I think that that's an easier and more respectable narrative to follow with this, especially given the general weakness of Pascalia's plot, right? is like,
Yeah.
at least then you're like following along with him, and it's like, oh, okay, there's this big internal struggle, instead of just like, he's not really struggling because he just kind of gave up. And then
Yeah.
he has to get punched to realize that
It's
he
just-
shouldn't give up.
It's just so pathetic, bruh.
Yeah.
I can't get over it. I really liked the sweet boy Pascalia, and then they made him into this.
Yeah. Like, I don't think Pascalia is a bad character, but I think that this sort of betrays him.
Yeah, I mean, when I think about like the Pascalia leading up to the route specific stuff, who was, you know, our emotionally intelligent like friend Pascalia,
Mhm.
like I would not have guessed that this is the direction it would have taken, this sort of cowardly, pathetic person underneath that.
Like, it kind of makes him feel
I could see
different,
more
right?
like it seems like a different guy, and then now
Yeah.
he's horny. Like who is this? Who is this man?
Yeah, so like that's the thing where it's like, it feels like he kind of changed specifically to support the narrative that they wrote, because like I feel like he would have enough emotional intelligence based on the other stuff for him to not do this.
Yeah, he loses a ton of his emotional intelligence over the course of this, and I don't know exactly when it went away, but like, yeah, I would have written it completely differently.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it just feels like it's the wrong conflict for him as he's written otherwise.
Yeah. And dare I say, by the end of it, he comes out of it, especially because he becomes very horny. It feels to me like they are masculinizing him, as if to say, like, the way that he was before was too feminine. And now to be ready to be in a marriage, in a heterosexual marriage, he's, like, a little bit more masculine, which is really rubs me the wrong way.
Yeah, why does he have a lust mode?
Like, I just... The way the emotionally intelligent Pascalia before the pre-breakdown would be such a better partner than this version of him.
Yeah. It's just very weird. And yeah, it does a weird thing to his character where like that's out of nowhere. Again, you could write in a conflict where again, like he's like, "Oh, I'm dealing with my emotions," right? Like he has love for Tifalia, he has a little bit of lust maybe, right? Like he's horny, right? He's a, you know. But like,
yeah, but like the emotionally intelligent Pascalia, I feel would more naturally flow into being the type of guy who does like, you know, the same kind of impulse of like, I'm gonna set up something as a surprise for you because I know exactly what you like, because I pay so close attention to you, and I'm gonna display to you in the surprise how well I know you.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, like him being overly like affectionate, right? And like, you know, again, horny makes sense.
It's not cherishing.
Right, but it also makes sense more if you don't do the like, he is so stunted romantically that he can't see this right in front of him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is what this is doing. So like it's the Herlock Sholmes issue, right? Where like, where did him being like this come from?
I'm glad that it's done. I don't want to think about it anymore.
I think ultimately this is going to come down to being
strong.
the weakest route, unless something goes horribly wrong with Roddy. But I don't have an idea of what the story's going to do, because like the story's going to go fucking banana bonkers no matter what.
We're gonna find out whatever Roddy's fucking deal is. So,
but like Roddy has enough confidence at this point, right? Where I think that like his conflict is going to be something very different. And even if it's just like, I'm dealing with the fact that I'm having these like specific emotions despite the fact that I grew up with you, is going to be like at least way more manageable to follow.
There's going to be one chapter of that, and then it's going to be like, I'm somehow responsible for your parents' death in the nature of how I was created as a being.
That's right, it has to come back to the parent stuff, doesn't it? Or yeah, no,
What is
or
the
like,
gem in his head? What is
even
that
that-
for?
or even like if he wasn't responsible, he was there for it, right? Like
Yeah.
he was like their little lab assistant.
What is he hiding? And he was so traumatized by it that he couldn't turn into a human for several years.
Yeah, let's stop thinking about him for a moment. Let's think about that man. Where is he? Where is he? This man.
Yeah. The time where he was hot.
Remember this?
The
yeah,
other
like-
routes being so like, oh, you're her brother, right? Is very creepy. Like, you can't, look, Roddy, we're going into Roddy's
Well-
route. You cannot deny the grooming allegations, unfortunately. Like,
Well, okay, but consider
we're
this.
we're in it. We're in it now.
Pascalia thought that Rodney was her dad, so
Yeah, that's worse.
yeah, that's worse. But yeah, no, again, like, I think that, the familial part aside, like, there's even just the fact that, like, oh yeah, I, like, grew up with you for this long, and now it's, like, romantic. Again, a totally fine, normal romance story issue. And then, again, we're gonna have to come back to her parents and, like, whatever the catastrophe was that caused that. And I don't know how it's gonna play into modern day, like, what the conflict is gonna be. But I hope that Balto dies in it. Let's just say that.
Oh, so true.
If
I don't know
Pascalia's
what's
is
gonna
the only
happen
route
next,
where
but I hope-
Balto doesn't die, it's gonna be a real, like,
Worst bottom tier.
like, in retrospect, it's gonna knock it down a grade.
Yeah. When we do the tier list at the end.
Oh, okay, since as
It'll be
Balto
split
turns into a
Balto
dog,
guys.
and Roddy has to fight him as a dog, right?
Oh my god, yeah.
Like, it's like, oh, we give in to
Finally.
our animal desires.
Finally, the basic instincts. Finally, the foreshadowing of naming him Balto will make sense. As
Yeah,
he's
they're like,
turned
you
into
don't
a dog.
understand the alpha dynamics of wolves, and Roddy's like, you know that's actually fake, right? It turns out that wasn't real, and then Balto's
He
like,
destroys his
"Fuck."
argument with facts and logic. Yeah.
He's like, what about
And
Omegaverse? He's like, that's not what that's
great.
about either.
He kills Balto by explaining what Omegaverse is to
Yeah,
him. Yeah, I like Roddy. There's an inherently problematic like premise
But
to the
Roddy's a
whole
funny
thing.
little
It's
guy.
gonna be problematic all the way down, but we're gonna have a good time. Like it's gonna be fun. Like it's not gonna be cringe problematic. Like they're not gonna harp on like, oh, we're kind of related. It's just there. It's unfortunate that it's
And he's
there.
gonna be a funny little guy.
If they do harp on it, I will punch through my computer screen.
I don't.
Do not
okay,
make
here's
me
the
do
thing.
this.
Based on the other stories, they're not gonna harp on it for long.
Yeah.
I think that's the thing, right?
So it says Balto hears about the Omegaverse and uses the labyrinth necklace to rearrange the labyrinth and crush himself. Yeah, then what happens? Yeah, then what happens? Can the person wearing the labyrinth necklace hurt themselves? Because they're protected, right?
I would have to believe they can.
I don't know. When they're wearing the lacrima earrings turned rings with the divine protection, are they capable of hurting themselves in any way? Or are they like fully like, you could just like, take a kitchen knife to your arm and it would just bounce off, like clang, like you parried it?
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's only outside influence, but it's hard to say.
Like, what if you were trapped in a situation where you had to, like, in some sort of jigsaw trap where you had to cut
Right.
your leg off to live? Like, if you had the divine protection, what would happen?
What if you had to shit for $1 million?
This and many more questions will be answered in the next route.
What if Roddy's dog form was actually fake and actually he was Rocco's basilisk?
What if in this route Tifalia turns into a dog?
Right.
And
Oh,
it's
that
sort of
would be
It's sort of a
cool.
frog prince situation.
Yeah, like Tokyo Mew Mew.
Yeah, she's sort of like an Eevee, I think, when she turns into an
Yeah.
animal.
Or what if the labyrinth opens and what's been hidden inside there is not a Minotaur, but it's Rocco's basilisk?
Yeah, and then by perceiving it, everyone is doomed. Yeah.
Right.
And it proceeds to enslave humanity. That's what the fiends really were, is like the hacking
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
simulation they're all trapped in.
And Roddy's the only one who can stop them because he knows about the initial creation because he was working there with the parents who were making the basilisk.
Because he's got the mind crystal. Why do you think he's got the mind crystal? I don't think that he is an actual like natural fae. I think he's augmented. He was created in a lab.
Squirrel Child didn't have that.
No.
I know we don't have
none of the other fae have a gem on them.
Well,
Leon doesn't have it.
Yeah, oh yeah, because Leon is also. Yeah, so it's a good thing. I hadn't really thought about that, but it does seem like maybe he is he could just be an artificial person also, right? Like he's just not real at all.
And something about that.
What is he hiding behind those eyes?
Woo. And something about that has to do with her parents' death.
Because it's like maybe they created him as a synthetic fae, right?
Yeah.
And then something else happened, not really related to him.
But he
like,
was
that's
there.
The thing, right? He was there, and that's like how this is like again they created a fae, or they augmented a man into a fae, right? Like those are the two concepts I have right now, based on this limited info.
Yeah, well, I don't know. It's very, very curious. Also, look at Jinya in that shot. Wow.
He's serving mother.
Boots the house down.
He's at the Olympics. Whatever. I don't know.
Oh, I love that Roddy face, though. That's so funny.
Good. Do we have any other good Roddy faces? I think we do in his. That's it.
Where he's like doing circus tricks and stuff as a
it
dog.
is.
Oh, of course, the opening image.
Yeah, the image. And then this one too, where he's like, "You can never know my secret, but I'm a man.
That I'm a grown adult man."
I'm a man. But yeah, so it's kind of disappointed with Pascalia's route. I think he's a fine character, but I think that the way they took him ultimately like kind of betrays the earlier stuff with him, and it just doesn't really go anywhere.
Yeah.
It's a story that like has or I guess it has like a strong conclusion, but it doesn't have anything in between the start of the route and that really is compelling.
Like, like many other games we've played, it's the sort of thing where like it's almost like it was written separately. Like there's an ending that's sort of imposed on this character regardless of the characterization so far.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. Either way, thank you for joining us.
Yeah, now we're gonna look forward to 2 weeks from now?
Yeah, I will be out next week, but we will be back on the
18th
to start Roddy's route. I hope you all are excited for our favorite dog man friend. We're gonna. Good.
A separate-ish thing that I want to say is before we go, especially since we're going to be out for 2 weeks, for an extra week. We'll be back 2 weeks from now. If y'all have not seen Arcadia Fallen 2 is in Kickstarter. They just launched the Kickstarter for it.
And it's basically already funded.
Yeah, it is already funded. 12,000 out of the 10,000 goal of monies. So that's awesome. Arcadia Fallen 2. But anyway, check that out if you're interested. We played Arcadia Fallen on this channel and we had a lot of fun with it. And I'm super excited for Arcadia Fallen 2. One of the romance options is Kim. So we're in the future, like 10 or so years in the future, and Kim's an adult now at Magic School, or a teen at Magic School, and now he's a soft boy.
Yeah. But next time, we'll figure out if it's true that a dog is man's best friend. Or maybe something more.
No, please. It'll only get more problematic from there, folks.
You know what they say?
When we come back.
Outside of a dog, book is man's best friend. Inside of a dog, it's too dark to read.
Shut up.
Anyways.
I'm leaving.
Until next time, I've been Shorpsoy.
I've been Devious Vacuum.
And this has been Date Night.
And I have never wanted the aim door shutting sound on the soundboard more than I do right now. But you are the stars.
Sweet dreams.
And Games Cameron.